morning, Vietnam. Oh, wait, my bad. Wrong show. What up, my roadies? Good evening to everybody who's in the house tonight. Good to see everybody here. I've already seen people coming up on the chat, and it's great to see longtime friends and even some new people here in the Izzy tonight. And I got to start off with the first in the chat. This Noah is in the house. So there you go. That's awesome. Now, Leanne said she's not going to be able to make it tonight, but I got to give a shout out to Sir Girl Travels and Leanne, another longtime friend of this channel, as well as Jay from McVenture Coastal Vlogs. Hey, dude, hey, it's good to be back. Good to be back. Jaden's in the house. What up, my man? And I got Ultimate Boy Games. What up, dude? And let's see here. Let's go down. We got Mike Drop. Good to have you on board tonight. Awesome. And we have our theme to life, long time people. They are the reason why this channel was named Roadtrip Dave. That's right. We got Big Justin S in the house, as well as Alyssa Stenberg. Awesome. Oh, thank you very much. For the tree, yeah. So we're here in the office, and this tree actually faces towards the neighborhood. And we went to Balsam Hill. We actually ponied up the dough and got Balsam Hill. So that's not something we do right off the bat. Tisser Meek is in the house. Welcome aboard, Tisser Meek. Another long time watcher of my channel. This is awesome. Let's see here. We got everybody kind of knows each other there, so that's good. All right, guys, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video, and make sure you click subscribe to this channel, because yes, my roadies, I do post new videos. Maybe not all the time anymore, or maybe not even monthly. But I do post videos, and there are more videos coming soon. I finally had some time where I could get on the chat, and really all I want to do tonight is just chat with you guys, see what's going on with y'all, as well as just let you know what's going on with me. So Tisser Meek, it's been a busy year, so I'm so happy to stop by again. I couldn't agree more, Tisser Meek. It has been an insane year. And it's just so good to be back here and seeing you guys coming up there in the chat and being able to talk with y'all. It's so awesome. Mike, it's so great to see you back in my streams. And dude, we've got to do a collab. Oh, here's the thing. I've already started this. I'm going to get the housekeeping stuff done, but there is something that I promised you that I would do on a video. And so I will get to that in just a second. So actually, let's go to the ticker right here. Guys, this is where you can follow me on all other social media. If you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or even Rumble, basically those are my names down there below. So make sure you do that. Also, be sure, if you haven't done it yet, to bookmark www.thelifeplace.com. That is where you can find a lot of different live streamers, find out when they're going live, find out different special shows and everything like that. Anything that is a live, family-friendly live streamer, you will find there at www.thelifeplace.com. And speaking of the Live Place, my pal Dean also has a YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe to him if you haven't done so. These are what I call my ultra roadies. They've made a significant impact on my channel through the years, and I've got to give a shout out to all of them. So like Dean has another channel called Dreamers Empire. So, hey, if you want to check him out, you can do that either on Live Place or on Dreamers Empire. But also Leanne from Sooner Girl Travels, I want to give a shout out to her and her channel. Make sure you subscribe to her channel if you haven't done so yet, because she's getting closer to 1,000 subs. And man, if we could get her there, that would be awesome. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to the OGs right here. Our Theme to Life is who's also in the house tonight. Make sure you subscribe to their channel, as well as my other ultra roadies Rob Fuzz, who's also got his channel down here below, and Dis Noah, who's also in the hizzy tonight. Make sure you check out and subscribe to all those channels. They've been great supporters of mine. So now that I've got that part out the way, I think I've got all the yeah, that's all my housekeeping. So about 6 months ago, a little less than 6 months ago, I posted I made a post on X, or also known as Twitter. And let's see here. Let me I'm going to kind of give you guys a little idea of what this is, because here. Thank you, man. We've been sort of MIA for a while, but really try to come back and support others. Hey, Mike, I'm in the same boat. In the same boat, brother. Same boat. It's been a heck of a year. With just everything that's been going on with my family, mainly my kids, and then also my work. Just hey, if basically the entire right now, I implore YouTube, if I can get 500,000 of you out there in YouTube to subscribe to me and watch my videos, then I would have content every day, because then I can quit my job. But seriously, yeah, it's been that crazy. But about 6 months ago, I posted something that was I was a little mad, shall we say. I was a little mad, and there it is. I posted that I told you, my roadies, my Florida Panthers. This is when the Florida Panthers were in the Stanley Cup playoffs. They were in the Stanley Cup finals. In Game 6, they were losing 3-0. And I said, this team's imploding. I said, this is it. The Oilers will win. And I said, if I am wrong and the Florida Panthers actually win the Cup, I will perform a video with Q-tips stuck up my nose. I did say that. What's that? You have to beat me first, Dave. That was a stressed hockey. Yes, that was. Well, so with that in mind, since I have just shared with you what I posted 6 months ago, something that I didn't think would happen actually happened, and so now I have to pay the piper. I absolutely have to pay the piper. And so with that, let me give you what all you've been waiting for.
20 seconds to go. One last gasp for Edmonton. Bouchard's pass didn't click with Draisaitl. 12 seconds to go. Florida trying to end it up against the wall, which would be fitting. 3 seconds to go. The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Yes, my roadies, it is true. The Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions, and yeah, this had to occur, and so now I can celebrate that my Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions. But as you can see, I put my nose on the line, and I lost. Let me tell you all this, okay? The last time I gambled was the 1988 Super Bowl. Does Noah got an ad? You should. Oh man, see, like that really bothers me, because I specifically said every 30 minutes you know, because I figured I'd probably do an hour. So it's like, you know, mid roll would be like 30 minutes. That's freaking hilarious. But yeah, like the last time I bet on something, it was the 1988 Super Bowl, and I bet that the Bengals would beat the 49ers. And I lost $20. So it's like you're being very nosy right now. Indeed. Indeed. And like all of a sudden I felt like I have like a cold now. Yep. Hey, I said I would do it and I did it. Okay. So you're welcome. Oh, man alive. Oh, so Molly and Emily had just joined us. Welcome aboard. Hope you, I bet you're wondering, why was he had Q-tips stuck up his nose? So just replay just about 2 or 3 minutes ago. And I basically tweeted out 6 months ago that if the Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup championship, because I didn't think they would, they were losing in game 6. They were getting shut out in game 6. That I would do a video with Q-tips stuck up my nose. So there you go. I have fulfilled my obligations to the community. You're welcome. All right. So I think that's the only cringe thing that I was planning on doing tonight. So yeah. So now 2024 has been kind of interesting sports wise. So let me actually let me celebrate the Stanley Cup win the way that I want to. Okay, so here we go. Florida Panthers in 2024 Stanley Cup championship, baby. We are champions. We are the champions. My team is the champions. That's right. Florida Panthers are my champion team. We are the champions of hockey in 2024. I'm done. Okay, I got that out. I got that out. So now that I've done that, oh, you know what I thought? It's like Molly and Emily. That's awesome. I thought you were going to wax your nose. I don't need to do that. It's something that I promised that I would do. So I don't want anybody saying that Dave promised he would do something and not do it. So there you go. Dave, you got to come to Savannah and check out the Savannah Ghost Pirates hockey team. Oh yeah, I've heard about you guys. Yeah, that's are you all ECHL? I know that my hometown of Charleston, we have the South Carolina Stingrays, and they've actually had a few championships, but it's like a minor league hockey team, right? It's like, you know, when you talk about NHL, when you talk about the major thing, it's like, hey, so Mike, you know, you've enjoyed Georgia being the national champion, right? A South Carolina Gamecock fan like myself, I have no idea what that's like. I hope that I can find that out maybe this year. Let's see, subs, 4,000 subs for waxing the nose. Oh gosh. Noah, let me check up on that. Let me check up on that. I don't know if I want to commit to that. Waxing the lip. I could do waxing the lip. That'd be brutal. So yep, ECHL, several Charleston Stingrays. Yeah, man. ECHL has a great hockey league. The Stingrays play awesome hockey, and so that's awesome that they have that Savannah has a Ghost Pirate. So I'm hoping then that there'll be a good rivalry. That would be really good to see. So that's awesome. Let's see here. Molly and Emily are seconding that. Oh gosh. Oh, do I need to put out a poll? I might need to put out a poll. I don't know how to put out a poll in mid on StreamYard. I might have to do that. I'll have to figure. I might have to do that in another post on YouTube. So that's good. But yeah, like the last time that I had a team that made that actually won the championship was 2003 Florida Marlins. So that just kind of shows you how long it's been. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Absolutely not. No, 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 no. I've already shaved my head. I already shaved my head when I was in the military, when I was at the Citadel. So now, as LA Knight says, nah, not doing that. You have to think of another punishment for for making 5,000 subs. I don't know. Like I did say I was going to try and do a the ripcord ride there at Carowinds, or the bungee. Oh, the bungee one where it the slingshot where it catapults you off. That might be one. That might be one I do. But yeah, we'll see about that. I don't know yet. Hey, you know what? Noah, you actually asked me what is the mug of the month, right? And I still haven't done it yet. So this right here, check this out. This is my mug of the month today. Incredibles. And if you'll see right there, it says Incredible Dad. This is from my partners in crime, Dean and Dean from the Live Place and Epcot Bob. So yeah, that's what I got today, and I'm just drinking water. So that's what's going on. Let's see here. I remember that 2003 Marlins team. Oh, Miguel Cabrera. Yeah. Yeah. Mike, that's you, man. That's you, man. See, you're tall, dark, and handsome, and all that, right? Like I'm short and stocky. Okay, if you take away my hair, I got nothing else, man. I gotta keep my locks. But yeah, Miguel, I remember that Miguel Cabrera, and then there was Dontrell Willis. Oh God, what an awesome pitcher. And then let's see, we had Mike. Oh, we had, what's his name? Oh shoot, is it Millar? It was Kevin Millar. That's right. And then there was Mr. Marlin himself. I can't remember his name now. Can't remember his name. Let's see. Dave, you can pull off any look, man. I appreciate that. Mike Lowell. Yeah, Mike Lowell. Yes, Mike Lowell. Thank you. That's who I was thinking of. So yeah, that's right. I leave it. Mike from Our Theme Life. He's a big baseball guy, so he knows his stuff. So that's right. But yeah, that's the last time a team of mine has ever won anything. So I've actually been able to at least enjoy that. I know what that feeling is like. In football, I haven't. The last time the Miami Dolphins won a Super Bowl, I was in the womb. I hadn't been born yet, but I was in the womb. 1974, if you can believe that. So it's been a while. So the fact that my Panthers won, I mean, here's the thing. When you see like these dynasties that start winning multiple championships, I feel like a lot of those fans they get spoiled because because it's kind of like the Patriots fans. I mean, did y'all see like how many Patriots fans were coming out when they were winning all their Super Bowls, and then now that the Patriots aren't winning anymore? Oh, I don't see any Patriots on people's bumper stickers. And that's the whole thing about sports in general. It's like you want to be on the cool. You want to be considered cool, right? So if you want to be cool, you got to have a team that's winning, right? To be cool. It's almost like people have sports teams for fashion statements. That it's just so dumb. So, but let's see here. I've got two of my fantasy league this week. Oh, playoff spot on the line. Here's the thing with my Dolphins. If you noticed, I actually did the colors of my live stream tonight in Miami Dolphins colors, and I really thought they were going to pull it out this year. I really thought that they were going to take off this year, and it's every year for the past 20 years. We give you some hope, and then we take it away. Here's some more hope. Here's some more hope. Oh, so sorry. He's like that. He's like that dude on one of those insurance commercials where he's like he's got the fishing line and hook, and he's got a dollar on it, and he's trying to get the girl to jump and get it. He's like, oh, almost got it, didn't you? Almost got it. That's how it feels to be a Dolphins fan. So yeah. I appreciate that, Mike. That's awesome. What's funny is that on my fantasy team, in years past, or actually it was like last year, I used Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes had a great year statistically last year. But this year, I've only been following it just because I've got some friends of mine who are still doing fantasy, and he's doing terrible. Like people aren't starting him. People are starting Baker Mayfield over Patrick Mahomes because Baker's got better fantasy points. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. But this so like after celebrating that hockey, that the NHL hockey team championship that the Florida Panthers have become a now historic element in the Stanley Cup. Another thing we got to celebrate is actually my oldest son, his high school won a state runner-up championships in swimming. And basically they did that in 5A, which is very hard. They're big, large programs. So I got to celebrate that. The girls actually won state championship, but I don't have any. My girl's not old enough to swim in the high school team yet. But yeah, it's really, really nice when you have, especially when your kids win, and just to see them with the trophies, to see them with the coaches and the officials. It really is something else. Oh, you had Pat last year, but this year he's been mid. Yep, that's right. R. Johns is in the house. Welcome aboard, Richard, the longtime legend. The legend has returned. Good to have you on here, man. Long time no see. Or long time no chat. Maybe that's the better way to say it. But yeah, it's there's been a lot of there's been a lot of cool movement in sports, like with football and stuff like that. I'm actually looking forward to this playoffs because there's actually other colleges that'll have a shot at it. Alabama is the devil, as I like to say, because of Nick Saban. Now Nick Saban has left, but his evil presence continues in Alabama with how much they infect college football. So we just got home from seeing For King and Country movie. Oh, awesome, Richard. Hey, you know what? I actually I finally bought their Christmas CD this year, finally. They have really good stuff. For King and Country, it's if you're not familiar with them, they are I believe they're from Great Britain. Richard, correct me if I'm wrong on that. And they play amazing. They have this amazing orchestra of drums that they put together for their Christmas concerts and even for their main concerts. Highly recommend them. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. Scuba Cat 3 is in the house. How about them Jackets? Took the Dogs 8 overtimes to beat us. Not bad for a 19-point underdog. Hey, careful, man. You got a Georgia Bulldog in here with our themed life. Of just saying. Oh, okay, they're from Australia. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Thanks, Richard. So, Dave, I'm curious, do you have any plans to see any of the upcoming live-action Disney movies? Oh, boy. Just, are you trying to get me on a Disney rant? Are you trying to get me to go on a Disney rant? Because I can do it. Let's put it this way, y'all. The Disney movies are cringe lately. Now, Moana 2, I've heard it's okay. I just haven't been able to see it. But as far as the live action movies, I've heard that the Lilo and Stitch live action preview was actually pretty good. The Snow White one, I'm not watching it, y'all. I'm not watching that one. I've seen better animation with the Polar Express, and I've even had a better story. Oh yeah, I don't say. Here we go. Ah yeah, we got somebody else in the house tonight, and that is the one, the only, the live place. What up, my brother? Good to have you here tonight. Oh, I have the music on your. Yeah, another ultra roadie in crime is here. Very good. Hey, just making sure y'all can hear my echo effect, right? I just want to make sure that y'all can hear my echo effect. Oh my gosh, we got a whole bunch of people coming on. Like Donna Jaworski is also in the house. Welcome aboard, Donna. Fantastic. Everybody saying hello. So Dean is in here. We got the whole gang in here. Yeah, this is awesome. Yes, it's almost like old times. It's almost like old times. Heck yeah, baby. Good to have Donna and Richard in the house tonight. Everybody's saying hello to each other. That's awesome. Welcome aboard, you guys. You guys missed it. Where I said that I was going to stick Q-tips up my nose for a video if the Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup championship. So if you can't get replay, just hit replay about 5 or 6 minutes in. You'll miss that treat. And I basically did a nose cleanse. Luckily, nothing came out after I did it. But so. All right, Ultimate Boy Games. Yep, everybody's saying hello to everybody. So hey, what up? Good to have everybody in the house. So yeah, anyway, that's been going on with sports, and then we'll be talking about Disney live action. So just in time, Donna Jaworski, you see me rant a little bit about the Snow White movie. Dave is most looking forward to live action Princess and the Frog. People that give Tiana her own ride someday. I'm thinking it'll be a boat ride of some sort. Oh boy. You know what? Here's the thing. If they can make the movie good, the thing is, y'all, I actually have no problem with the live action movies. I don't. They're not for me in some cases. And some that they were really interesting. The Jungle Book one I thought was really interesting. I actually liked that one, as well as I'll even admit The Little Mermaid. Didn't like the ending, didn't like how they played that out, but but I'm gonna tell you this: the Snow White movie it looks astronomically bad, because I'm sorry that those dwarfs are their nightmare fuel. I know I'm quoting other people on that, but it's I foresee that being one of their biggest bombs coming up. So, I see it. Yikes, that must have hurt. Dean, it didn't. I used the smaller Q-tips. I made sure I didn't use any big ones. Donna, we just got back from watching For King and Country Christmas concert. Oh yeah, hey, I was just talking to our Johns about that, Donna. They are a great band. Highly recommend them. And you missed a lot. It's all good. Yeah, it feels like old times. Enjoying the stream. Awesome. Let's see here. Jaden is in the house. I'm 30 minutes late, but I had to say hi before the stream. Jaden, you said hi earlier, and I saw you earlier, so good to have you back on board, man. Yeah, Mike, that's just how I feel about it. I've seen better animation from CGI on the Polar Express, and that's not saying much. I almost feel like they went, when they were trying to do the dwarves' faces, they were trying to make them as dimensional as they could directly from the cartoon. And I think the problem with that, and this is true with some of the other live action movies like Little Mermaid or even Beauty and the Beast, what you see animated doesn't play out well in live action. It because the dimensions and the colors are different. They're not going to necessarily come out like you would think, right? Or like you would hope. Me personally, I think that they should have actually had little people hired. They could have gotten set. I guarantee you they could have found 7 little people in the acting industry who would have done the great job of acting and a great job of playing the dwarves, in that movie. Anyone watching the Skeleton Crew? It's a kids show, so yeah, but actually not too bad. Dean, I've actually heard good things about it. I'm actually going to check it out. I got my middle son RTD 2, who actually he and I have been watching the Clone Wars together. We'll watch a 30-minute or 40-minute show of Clone Wars. He really likes that. And but yeah, I've heard good things about the Skeleton Crew, so I think I'm definitely gonna watch that. Like I said, y'all, there are things from Disney Plus. I'm not a Disney hater. If y'all know me. Now, if you people are just coming onto the channel, I don't bash Disney. I don't, but I do criticize them when it's warranted. Absolutely, it's because I've always loved their, most of their work. Oh, Richard, that's just that's exactly what it is. Lord Farquaad. Her hair is hideous. Whoever thought that would that doesn't even, what's even messed up? That doesn't even look like the cartoon. That does not look like Snow White's hairstyle back in the day. There are, y'all, the Snow White in the parks looks better. Hair and wardrobe looks better than in the movie. Yeah, they should have went with actual people. Absolutely. It's like, everyone watch Mirror Mirror instead. Oh yeah, I've heard good things about that one. I've actually seen that. I've seen previews or little tidbits of it on YouTube, I think. This Noah, I watched the first episode of Skeleton Crews before the stream. It's a fun series. I definitely am going to check that out. I'm definitely going to do that. It seems like it's what's the best way to say this? It's for kids, but they make it adventurous. Like they make it looks like it's got some adventure and some action in it, and I mean, I'm all for that. Mirror Mirror, who's the fairest? Your queen. Then the credits roll. That's great, Mr. Vic. Oh yeah, I think Arjon's, as always, the legend. He's getting the laughs tonight. We got the laughs from Scuba Cat, and we also got the live place. That's freaking hilarious. Mike, now this is from Scuba Cat. Mike, have you seen any of the Skeleton Crew? I'm interested. I'm interested to see what other people are watching, especially with that. Mike, I think it's perfectly fine to be passionate about a subject, but offer constructive criticism when appropriate. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. I mean, that is my, like I mean, I'll admit, I go on YouTube and I'll watch some of these shows that consistently trash Disney. But I only do it because I want to see, like, okay, are they taking this too far? Now, I'll say, what was the one thing I saw? Oh, yeah. About the Hollywood Studios redo. Changing Rocket Roller Coaster to a Muppets theme. I'll be honest, y'all. I don't like it, but I am kind of okay with it. I'm kind of okay with it. It depends on what they're going to use for. It depends on what they're going to use for music. Like some of the music is from Muppets is a little cheesy. So I would hope they would do something that's definitely suited to that type of roller coaster, right? Sometimes I'm critical of myself, but I get offended. You know, Dean, I'm critical of myself too, and sometimes I have to put myself in timeout. Here we go. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the baddie bad of this tube of them all? That would be me. Jay's in the house. Shucks, Dave. I fell asleep by accident on my couch. Jay, it's all good, brother. Welcome aboard. Yeah, dude, you are back. You are back. And also, congratulations to your channel. I know that your channel has been growing considerably. I think you didn't you hit a huge milestone just earlier? It was either this month or last month. I can't tell me what it is. Share what it is on the chat, because I want everybody to know. Mick Vitcher Coaster Vlogs. Jay hit a major milestone on his channel, and it was that was really cool to see. I think it was 1,000 subs, but I thought you had more subs than that. Might have been 1 million views, maybe. I can't remember. It's killing me. Jaden, my profile picture was changed to bubbles on the Grand Mercy logo after it was made by my friend Jacob. Also, I'm a fan of the PPG. Nice. But Jaden, it looks good, man. It looks good. Glad to see you on there. That's right. Almost at 2K subs. That's right. There we go. So there it is. They hit 1 million views, and they're not even at 2,000 subs. So congratulations to Jay. That is a awesome achievement to get that many views with just a low amount of subs like that. Usually if you're getting 1 million views, you got to get higher, but that means y'all, Jay's got quality videos. He's got quality stuff, so make sure you check him out. Definitely check him out. Trust me, Mike. You and I were messaging about that earlier last month. I gotta make it to Universal someday. That's not going to happen next year. I'm not going to be one of the first ones in Epic Universe. I would not subject myself to that kind of torture. But when it comes to the Muppet Vision, or the Muppets version of the Rock and Roller Coaster, I actually don't feel too bad about that. However, I actually have a great idea for music that they can use. This is, in my opinion, an absolute paragon of musical prowess. And so, with that in mind, I'm going to at least show. I don't want to get hit with copyright here, but I have an idea for the new theme song for the Muppet Vision. I'm sorry, for the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster, and here it is. Well, that's the ad. I can only count to 4. I can only count to. Fantastic. This is an amazing band called Psycho Stick. And I saw this and I'm like, this has got to be what they put for the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster. I can count to 2, 3. Oh, let's see here. Oh yeah, so I was going to ask you about that. Thoughts on the R&R change? No, that wouldn't be it. Oh, it's like perfection. Just play that song the entire time. That's what I'm saying, Mike. If you're going to do it Rock and Roller Coaster, you got to do that. I can only count to 4. Oh, that's, yeah, it's absolutely I don't know how I came across that video. I came across that video 2 weeks ago or something like that. And I was just dying laughing. My kids love that song. They love it. They absolutely love it. Oh, let's see. Yep, drowning pool, let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, that was the funny thing about that is that there's also a video of Benny Hinn, a video of Benny Hinn with that actual song, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, when he's doing some of his interesting stuff on his televangelism events. Yeah. No comment on that. No political or religious opinion on that. But I would just say it's just look up Benny Hinn, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. You will die laughing. You will die laughing. Absolutely. Yeah, highly recommend that. But I'll say, oh yeah. I swear I was in tears. I was in tears when I saw that because I'm just going, now that's beautiful. Now, Mike, I actually want to give an extra answer to this question. The rock and roller coaster change, I'm kind of, on that. I will say, but getting rid of Muppet Vision 3D that is a travesty. That is a travesty. I do think that Muppet Vision 3D should be preserved or at least moved. Maybe they could move it over to where the Cars show is, and they could have they could at least keep that attraction. I think the biggest issue that I have with the whole change is not that they're putting monsters in there, it's just that that's the last project that Jim Henson ever worked on, and what was Muppet Vision 3D, and that in itself makes it almost untouchable. It's kind of like the Carousel of Progress, right? It's like you see some of or It's a Small World. Some of these things are just so classic that you can't touch them because it would be almost like ruining history, right? Jay, I just rode Rock and Roller Coaster, so maybe this change will be good. Jay, the interesting thing about the Rock and Roller Coaster now, I love Aerosmith. Now they aren't my favorite rock and roll band. Journey and Van Halen are my favorite secular rock bands of all time. Aerosmith's a good, I ranked them about maybe best fourth or fifth American rock band. But I always enjoyed the song selections that they put in there, because sometimes the song selections on the ride were all different. There was never the same ride, which is what I liked about it. And the music always seemed to fit too, but I just don't know. I don't know how the music from the Muppets is gonna do. I said it before. I'm not a roller coaster person. Wish it could have been Muppets Great Movie Ride. Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. They could literally just leave Muppet Vision and build the rest. You know what, Mike? That's what, I think that's the thing that just kills me. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to develop this synergy around IPs, right? That's basically what it is. And, I get it from a business perspective. But I just feel like if you're going now, supposedly, there's going to be another Monsters attraction that takes over that theater. So there's supposed to be another thing that's Monsters themed that's going to be in there. I don't know. It could be the Laugh-In thing that they have at Tomorrowland. I mean, it could be that. Who knows? But the keeping Muppet Vision is that should have been essential. And I mean, and like so many things with Bob Igor and Josh DeMoron, and I'm calling them that from now on. I'm not calling them by the regular names. They just need to be called by what they are: imbeciles and morons. Let's see here. Oh, Jay was like, oh, it's a bit rough. I wonder if they haven't done a lot of TLC on the railings or the brakes or the wheels. It might be a little off. So based off of Disney's schedule and logistics in years past, we won't see the new overlay until about 2030. That's about right. Actually, that's the funny thing about that too, is that you know, they're going to take 2 attractions out, right? And my biggest thing is Hollywood Studios becomes a half-day park yet again. Yet again. In my opinion, right now, with everything, if you have everything running, Hollywood Studios is definitely a one-day park now. With it, because you could do literally with all the shows, the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, you got Toy Stories, the Toy Story Land over there. You got Rock and Roller Coaster. You got Twilight Zone Tower Terror. You got everything in there now. It's a one-day park. You take out Rock and Roller Coaster and you take out Muppet Vision 3D. You're and the reason why I say it's going to be half a day is because not because of the amount of attractions. I mean, even though some of that is true, but there's going to be less people eaters. You're going to have more people in the attractions that are already filled to capacity. So it's just you're going to be standing in line more, unless of course you want to pay a fantastic amount of money, to get a little fast pass. Let's see here. Tron and Cosmic Rewind were amazing. Oh, Jay, I've definitely got to do a top 10 Disney World ride list. I got to revise it because yes, Cosmic Rewind is definitely in the top 10. In my opinion, Cosmic Rewind is number 2 in the entire resort. Only behind Rock and Roller Coaster. I absolutely love that ride. But Cosmic Rewind is a definite top 3 ride. Tron, definitely top 5. I think my only critique on Tron is that it just needs to be a little longer. But yeah, and that's the thing, y'all. I'll say Disney hit a grand slam on Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I think it's fantastically themed. I love the music. I love the ride. And guys, even Mrs. Roadtrip can ride it. So, the whole family can actually enjoy it. So there you go. Just know the universe of synergy. Yeah, exactly. Old school Vekoma. Oh yeah, that's right. With the lines and waiting in park in line for 2.5 for Slinky Dog Dash. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, Jay, with all the lines in there with the attractions that they have, it's one day. But you take out those 2 attractions, everything else is going to be booked up. And so you'd probably just end up just being half a day. Holy cannoli. Yeah, Tron is short. The theming is what makes it for me. You know what? I'll say this about Tron that I also loved. Man, when you go in there and you go into that introduction, and then you see you're up at a wall, and then all of a sudden the wall vanishes and you see the coaster. That was epic for me. That was absolutely epic. The theming of that ride is awesome. Love it. Yeah, I just wish they just added like another 30 seconds or something to it, Yes. Luminous, the Symphony of Reflections of Earth. Ooh, I would just like to see Illuminations again. But Luminous, I've heard Luminous is good. I actually have not seen the new show. I take that back. I've seen it with Resort TV 1. Like I'll watch his live streams. Dave, we've got to collaborate with some others and do an updated attraction bracket. Ooh, yeah, Mike, that would be fun. That would totally be fun. We could you know what? I could see Dean doing that. I could see Dean putting together the bracket because he's a whiz with that. Or if we could just put that bracket together, that would be sick. Absolutely sick. Yes, Jay, absolutely. With Tron, it blew me away. Let's see here. Jaden, I watch Resort TV 1 streams sometimes depending on the day. I'll say this. I've been less involved with the chat on Resort TV 1 just because I just don't have time. A lot of times if I'm wanting to just watch something to get it on the TV screen, I go to Resort TV 1 because I just really that they just even if I'm not really watching it fully, I know that it's going to be good, wholesome content, and I know that and they're great people, and I love the fact that I can it's like, oh, what's going over in Japan, like, oh, there they are, nice. I enjoy Luminous. Some of the middle sections aren't great, but it can evolve over time. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to check it out, and I definitely need to do that. So Dean, you're in. Sweet. Yeah, we gotta collaborate together and get that bracket going. Then that would be awesome. Tron is fantastic. Just needs to be a bit longer. We met Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae right outside. That is cool. That is so cool, man. You had some great timing there. I agree, Jaden. Josh and Jenna are awesome. Yep, that's right. Attraction bracket collab incoming. I guess we could probably, like, when March Madness comes up again, we can put that together. Because I know that Dean, I remember Dean did some. Dean, you've done something similar to that, haven't you, before? With some, actually, Dean has done that with several of his videos in the live place, with some different. I think they actually had a head-to-head tournament, if you will, with rides and attractions there at Disney World. Let's see here, Jay. I also experienced Pipeline, Penguin Trek, nice, Phoenix Rising. Oh, First Rise. I have heard Velocicoaster is just flat out sick. And now, give you a heads up on this. Now, here in the Charlotte area, we have Carowinds, and we have the now second largest or second tallest roller coaster in the world, since they got rid of King. They got rid of a roller coaster near near Magic Mountain, I think, or something. Jay probably knows this better than me because he's a coaster freak. But Fury 325, my daughter finally went on Fury 325, and she loved it. So she's definitely going to ride that again. But we heard that if you love the Fury, that Velocicoaster, it's going to blow your mind because of the theming as well as the drops. So Universal is definitely on my list of places to visit. It's just being able to do it. Yeah, they do wonderful streams. Absolutely, Jade. I miss the brackets. They really were fun. They really were fun, Donna. I think this, the thing is, you realize how much effort it takes to put into all these different videos and to put in all these different ideas, and then you start realizing, like, man, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I can pull it off. But Dean is, oh yeah, here we go. Yep, they're doing a cat. Yes, okay, there it is. Thank you, Dean. I knew you were doing something even right now. So they're doing a candy bar bracket challenge on Mary Ellen's show, on Mary Ellen's channel. So if you haven't seen, you haven't gone to T-Town Mary Ellen, can one of y'all who's a moderator, can y'all put T-Town Mary Ellen's channel in the chat for me, please? I really would appreciate it. Go to her channel, subscribe to her channel, and then check out the candy bar bracket challenge that Dean and Mary Ellen are doing. They have some really fun videos with them. A lot of the games that they play on there, they're super interactive, and they are a lot of fun. A lot of people enjoy doing that, and you get to see so many different opinions and votes on different things. It's great to see that. Oh yeah, by the way, Dean, I wanted to show off the mug that you and Bob got me earlier. I was drinking out of that earlier today, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna drink the water for tonight. There you go. Yep. So T-Town Mary Ellen, she has over 300 subscribers. But so yeah, check her channel out there. Just click on it and subscribe there. And if you haven't done it yet, because they do weekly streams, I believe, on those brackets. Let's see here. The second launch gets you up to 70 miles per hour, but I feel like it reaches up to 80 at night. That's nice, Jay. That's nice. You know what? Rides are so much better at night. Fury 325 is better at night. I mean, almost any outside roller coaster, when night hits, it punches different, man. It's the vibe. It's almost like a different theme, if you will. So you're going to be heading to Epic Universe. All right, Jay, dude. Good luck. Good luck with all that, because that's bad. You're going to be in there with thousands of vloggers. I have a feeling. Yeah, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you all again. I know that was like 4 years ago now, 5 years ago when y'all bought me that mug. See that, here's another funny thing. We found out just last week we're actually looking for, like, we're thinking about buying some new phones for upgrading for my wife and for Mrs. Roadtrip and me. And the cell phone salesman says, "Well, you really do stick with something and are loyal to it, don't you?" And we're like, "What do you mean?" He's like, you have an iPhone 11?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "You haven't upgraded since?" I'm like, "There was no need to." It's a great phone. That's how I am, man. I have I think I've had this shirt. I've had this shirt for like this is Mickey's Paradise right here. I got this at Walt Disney World. I think I've had that shirt for 9 years. That's how we live, man. That's how we roll. Just know that Epic Universe will be gold mine packed when it's first open. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why we thought about doing a Universal trip next year before it opens, just so we could kind of experience Universal. But y'all, I'll be honest, Mrs. Roadtrip and RTD3, the girls, they want to go back to Disney. So at least that's what we're looking at doing that. I'll be opening many tabs for Epic Universe live streamers. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of them. That'll be interesting too. Now, I'll tell you this: the one thing about Epic Universe that I absolutely am looking forward to are the portals, where you go into the different themed lands, and even like the main area where the gardens and the fountains. Oh man, y'all, they're bringing fountains back. Remember when Disney World had a ton of fountains, and then they were like, and then now they've decided to remove all traces of water unless you want to get a fast pass for it, or Magic Band Plus or whatever, and go to the little Moana water thing. Oh man, the fountains that they're going to have there at Epic Universe, I feel like I could go there. It looks like a place I could just sit and relax and people watch. It looks that good. I saw Stardust Racers when I was recently. Also went up in the Orlando Eye. Yes. Oh, some of the aerial shots that I've been seeing online, they're absolutely amazing. Woohoo, fountains. I know, right? Oh wait, I remember. Yep. Dean, I'm gonna say this in a different way. Oh gosh, I miss Fountain of Nations. I have no idea why Igor and Demoron blew it all up. Yep, Fountain of Nations, one of the best fountains on this planet. Let's see here. Just know it. They'll have turf grass to take shoes off. Yeah, I saw that. It's gonna feel. I think the other thing about Epic Universe that is really, really exciting me is that it has a true park feel, right? That you're in an actual park, and within that park are imagination lands, right? Or just lands that just transport you to another place, another time. It's like that's something that you would have thought Disney would have done, but I mean, of course, you're hearing about some of the Imagineering team. They ended up going to Universal because they got let go by Disney. Thanks, Dean. I try. Jay, I can picture 1,000 vloggers there with the. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I almost need to wait like a full year before visiting. So then, like, everybody will have filmed all of their footage, and then I can go in. Of course, there'll be like, people like me coming in, for the first time and checking that out. Epic Universe equals New Magic Kingdom, but Universal. You know what, Noah? I think it's more to it than that. I think Epic Universe equals it's a Magic Kingdom and Epcot combination. It's almost like they merged the two in a really interesting way. And I miss Fountain of Nations. That is Epcot's Legacy of Love. Jaden, absolutely, brother, absolutely. Fountain of Nations was where I'll say this about Fountain of Nations. I could take my kids, like this is when my kids were little, I would take them over there on a Disney trip if they were getting kind of restless or whatever, and we'd go to the Fountain of Nations, and man, they'd chill right out. And then they just started looking at the water, started just walking around the water, I mean, we would sit there for an hour. Mrs. Roadtrip could go shopping in peace while I was there with the kids, because the kids they'd be mesmerized. And even as an adult, I enjoyed it really was almost therapeutic, when you think about it. It was a place where you could truly relax, right? And that's the other thing. So the Grand Helios Hotel, now this is the different part about Universal, is that I feel like their icon, the icon of that park, is going to be the Grand Helios Hotel. I hope I'm wrong on that. I hope that it'll be another icon. That's for the first time I've ever seen that with a park where the hotel becomes the iconic symbol. I hope it doesn't happen that way, but it might. Let's see. We're planning an early fall trip just to Universal, SeaWorld, Legoland. Wow. Yeah. Mike, you're going full body on that one. You know what? I think Universal and SeaWorld, man, that Universal and SeaWorld would be enough to almost cover you a week. If you want to include Volcano Bay in there too. Now I will say this, all of the family wants to go to Volcano Bay. They think it looks really, really cool. Now they only my wife and my oldest have been to Typhoon Lagoon, so they don't know any better. So I'm hoping, I know that they have they actually, they have that special going on where if you reserve a room at Disney Resort, you get a free day pass at the water park. So I think that's what we're going to try to, if we go there, we're going to try and swing that. Main Epic entrance portal will probably, you know what, just Noah, yeah, I'm hoping that would be it then. The portals themselves are attractions into themselves from what I can see. I mean, they're very intricately designed. So yeah, you're right. That very well could happen. Volcano Bay's in the plans. Yeah. Best water park in Orlando, hands down. Really, Mike? That's very interesting to hear you say that. Very interesting. It makes me want to go even more. I mean, like I said, Volcano Bay is definitely on the bucket list, but it's like, if you're there, you might as well do Universal, right? Jay, I'm going to go back to Epic Universe and do Legoland, get 2 credits I don't have at Universal, and get more rides with Cosmic Rewind. Nice. You guys got a good plan. Another thing I can't wait for, Minecraft theme park. Oh yeah. Where is that going to be built? Do y'all know? I cannot remember for the life of me where that one's where that one's going to be. Jay, I could only get 1 ride on Cosmic Rewind because of the no standby line, and the lightning lane only gets you 1 ride. Yep. You would have waited 8 hours for that thing? Jay, I couldn't do it, man. I can't. I don't know if I could ever wait longer than an hour now for any ride. I don't know what maybe I'm getting maybe I'm becoming like an old fart. I'm becoming it's like maybe I'm realizing, like, as time is going by, I'm like, is it worth it? Yep, I'll die on that hill. See, and that's Mike, you've said that. I know you've said that in messages to me as well. And the thing is, I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you. I think I'd love to see it for myself. I think I'm a little nostalgic on Typhoon Lagoon because I went there a lot during my middle school and high school years. So yeah, but yeah, like just from what we've seen, I think y'all had a video on Volcano Bay, and then I've watched some other videos of Volcano Bay, and it definitely is, I would say, a step up, from that. They need a Roblox theme park. Ooh, boy, I tell you what, you do, Jay. If they did that, my kids might definitely do that. Watch Universal buy them out and then expand further. Rumor is Chessington Park at the UK, unknown location for the United States. If it's Florida, then more traffic madness. Oh boy, yeah, that'd be crazy. But they can do superintendent. Yeah, that's right, Jay. Well, then it's about acquiring the rights. So if they're going to do that, they're going to have to pony up the dough. Well, hey y'all, it is 10:23, and I have got to hit the hay. Excuse me. And so I just wanted to basically do one last final word before we check out of here. I want to thank all of y'all for coming on tonight and joining me on my stream. It's I can tell, like, it's been a while for me, but it's almost like riding a bike. Once you start doing it, you start remembering how to put everything together and start spacing out comments and stuff like that. So, but thank y'all so much for coming on tonight and hanging out with me. 800 million. Jeez. Oh man, that's crazy. Noah, thank you so much, man. It's good to be back. Before I go, make sure, if you haven't done it yet, to bookmark www.theliveplace.com, where you can find all or most family-friendly live streaming schedules. Find out when everybody's going live. Make sure you also check out my Ultra Roadies, my partners in crime. They are all listed in the description below. That includes the Live Play, Streamers Empire, Sooner Girl Travels, Our Themed Life, Rob Fuzz, and Noah. Subscribe to them if you haven't done it yet. And also, make sure, if you haven't done it yet, to CHOKESLAM the like button for this live stream. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, because there's more videos coming. I know it's been a long time, but there's more coming. Trust me, there will be. Jay, I actually am going to be going out to Winterfest soon, so I'll definitely hope to see you back out there. Dean, as always, thank you, brother. Thank you for coming on. I enjoyed it. And Mike, it was a pleasure to have you guys back here in the house. It's great to see you here again. Absolutely. We'll see you next time. I can't wait to show you guys more videos. I can't wait to hopefully do some live streams in some parks. And so that's the plan. But until that time comes, my roadies, laters.